When Jimi first came to England, nobody knew who he was at all. I had the idea to have a wall of flame behind him because he's like hot, you know. I had one assistant on this side and one assistant over here. This guy over here gets a match and lights it. Boom! A wall of flame 20 foot high. I don't know how we didn't cook him. When I grew up in my house at home, my father was a keen amateur photographer, and my bathroom was his darkroom, so it always smelled of the chemicals. So I was sort of addicted to the smell of hypo and developer before I knew what was going on. So because I had this inborn feeling for photography and my father and loving the magic of this black box, that's how it started. I love taking pictures and using the light and picking the right lens and the right f-stop and making a magic happen, something that really didn't exist except I saw it. Okay, well, this was an album called The Who Sell Out, and it was sort of their takeoff on commercialism. Roger Daltrey, they made up this fake tin, which I think was about this big. He had to sit and wait for me to get ready and all of that, and he said that he almost got pneumonia. But they were very nice, really. You know, some rock and roll guys, they've been to art school for 6 months, so they think they know it all, but they were really nice. So with the Stones, a friend of mine was the art director. His name was Arnie Schwartzman, and he asked me if I would take the picture. So I said, sure. And he said, okay, they'll come down at 6 o'clock tonight. And we started shooting, and then Mick wouldn't look at the camera. And his back was to the camera, and he was talking to all the other guys in the band. I didn't know what to do. I had to say to Mick, listen, Mick, I'm not here for my health. This isn't for my scrapbook. I'm working for you guys. If you don't want me to take the picture, you don't want to look at me, okay, I'll go home. So he stopped for a minute and he said, no, that's cool. And then they would behave pretty good after that. If you'll notice in this picture, because he's tricky to the end, you see the album is upside down. I always kind of try to improvise, so a lot of the stuff that I did was last minute. I used to be a jazz musician, and you're used to some guy counting off and you just start playing even if you don't know the tune. So when you're shooting on film, you never know when you've got it, okay? Especially all the cameras that I ever used, Hasselblads, Nikons, they had a mirror, so you actually never saw the picture. But a lot of times, I had no idea what I was going to do. I just like to have a camera, that's all. I don't care. Each time I take a picture, it's a challenge. It's like a chess game. The way I connect with the subject matter is I don't. I just kind of move around and let my unconscious kind of give out a vibe, and somewhere's in there, either by right or wrong or hook or crook, I sometimes get a good image. Not always, but sometimes. I don't care what people think of my pictures. I'm my steepest critic, so in my own house, I'm not much of a superstar, so that's the way I like it.